After nearly 2 decades in their previous space, the Selkirk Weavers and Spinners have moved across the courtyard of the Doukhobor Discovery Centre and are busy settling into their new spacious location.
It gives us more room to display what we're doing and to have our yarn shop, and in the other room there's a library, and we have equipment, all kinds of equipment down in the basement, so it's more space.
The Guild has come a long way since its inception in 1972. In fact, this year they have the largest membership ever in the club's 42-year history. Ruby Marsh is one of the Guild's founding members and is considered by many to be the godmother of weaving in the Castlegar area.
My husband was working at a powerhouse at Needles, and a new operator moved in, and he came home and he said, there's a loom on that moving van. So it was Nancy night, and so within about a month I had a loom and she taught me to weave. So we must have been there about 5 years together, I think. The powerhouse closed down and the dam opened up here, and we thought there would be weavers down here. Well, we came down and there weren't any. So we decided we'd have to teach weaving.
Ruby and her mentor managed to get a weaving class going at Selkirk College, which naturally led to the forming of the Guild.
It started off very small, of course, and then little by little it grew, and as we grew in competence, we grew more adventurous, and we would go to regional conferences and stuff like that and learn new techniques. And then we began, our coffers were getting filled up with new memberships, so we began importing teachers for specific techniques up here to Canada, to Castlegar. And it has grown, steadily ever since the beginning. There was always that core of enthusiasm.
The Guild has been housed in many locations over its history, but once the Doukhobor Discovery Centre opened its doors to them, they felt like they had finally found a permanent home, a place where they could show the public just what it is that the Guild does.
We felt quite at home here because the Doukhobor traditions of fabric making are very deeply rooted, and we felt like part of the gang. It was very easy to identify with their pursuits.
We're here to demonstrate to the public, to the young ones, for them to come in and see how fabric is made. This is how all your clothing is made. This is, they go, how does that work? And they're wonderfully curious. For a lot of the seniors that come, they're going, oh yeah, my grandmother had one of those, or I used to help doing that, or so there's a lot of reminiscing that goes on with the older generation, a lot of teaching that goes on with the younger generation, and the ones in between are going, yeah, I want to do that sometime.
The Selkirk Weavers and Spinners Guild welcomes everyone to stop in for a visit. They are open to the public on weekends throughout the summer months. For Go Kootenays in Castlegar, I'm Kristina Kruchkowski.